Hello, my friends, and welcome to another one of Miss Claire's instructional videos. Today we're going to be talking about the opposite of integers. So, in this mid-school math lesson, you were talking about symmetry and symmetry on these sandwiches. So, if I want to have the opposite of 4, so symmetrical on a number line, the opposite of 4 would be on the opposite side of that number line. I have to go 4 to the right to get from 0 to 4, right? So if I go 4 to the left, that'll give me a negative 4. Same thing, if I wanted to get the opposite of a negative 4, then I would go from negative 4 to 0. So I have to go to the left 4 from 0 to get to negative 4. So I can go to the right 4 from 0 to get a positive 4. Symmetrical about 0. Now, if I want to find the opposite of opposite 5, well, the opposite of 5, let's think about that, is so to get from 0 to 5, I need to go 5 to the right, so I can go 5 to the left and find that the opposite of 5 is negative 5. But if I want the opposite of that, because like we said, the opposite of 5 is negative 5, but we want the opposite of that, that's going to just be positive 5. The opposite of the opposite would just be itself. So what about 0? 0, we can't have a negative 0 because the opposite of 0 is itself. It's neither positive nor negative. If I want to plot opposites, I'm going to use some fancy little colors here. So if I want to plot the opposite of negative 5, well, we just saw that the opposite of negative 5 was positive 5. So I can plot that one right here. The opposite side. Oh, I want that in pink, though. This one needs to be in pink. If I want the opposite of negative 1, this one is in green. Well, on the opposite side of 0, that's a positive 1. It's 1 to the right. If I want the opposite of positive 4, I need to go to the right 4 from 0. So I can go to the left 4 from 0, and I can happen upon a negative 4. We also talked about that up there. The opposite of 4 is negative 4. The opposite of negative 4 is 4. And the last one I have is this 7. If I want to find the opposite of positive 7, well, to get from 0 to 7, I need to go to the right 7. So I can go to the left 7, and that puts me at negative 7. If I want the opposite of 0, we just talked about that. The opposite of 0 is itself. Sometimes people say that 0 has no opposite, but the opposite of 0 is itself. Both are similarly true. So if I want to apply these in the real world, if I have a debit of $25, that means that I need to give $25. I owe $25. That means I have negative $25. I have a credit of $25. That means like I've been given a gift card or somebody has given me $25. So that would be a positive $25. If I want to talk about sea level, in the first lesson we talked about sea level. Sea level is 0 feet, right? So if I want to talk about above or below sea level, I can also use positives and negatives to talk about that. So 20 feet, positive 20 feet in elevation would be, I drew a little picture here to show that this is my birds flying and my fish swimming. So if I have positive 20 feet in elevation, that means it's above sea level because it's positive, right? We're starting at that 0. Above. If I have negative 20 feet in elevation, that would be below sea level, right? I hope you enjoyed this instructional video. With that, you can move on to your next task, and I will see you in the next one.